Hello all, and welcome back. Thanks for staying with us, it means a lot. Hope you enjoy all the stories we bring to you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And now, back to our October special.
Mr. Stevens is a wealthy, middle-aged landowner. He owns many lands and homes. He is also the biggest crook in the state. He cheats and steals from his staff and clients, and does not care about anyone but himself. He is the epitome of privileged scum. He is being sued by a tenant in his building for unhealthy living conditions and breach of contract. Today is the last day of the case.
This is a waste of my time. Can the judge just say I won? After all, I've paid him off.
Due to lack of evidence and witness testimony, I rule in favor of the defendant.
It's about time.
You scum! This is not over.
Not according to the judge. I won, plain and simple. Leave that land as soon as possible.
Unfortunately, Stevens was right. He won using underhanded tactics. Anyone that will challenge or stand up to him will be brought down by any means. He was a slumlord all the way. When asked why he does these things, all he says,
They should stop nagging and don't bite the hand that feeds them. Just be grateful. I give them a place to live. If they are too poor, it's not my problem.
You serious?
One day while he was looking at his newly acquired land, someone called out, "Killer, killer, killer, you killed my child. I hope you get punished for this, you bastard."
Get this old fool off my land now.
Yelling to his guards while the man was being escorted away, he was telling the guards they should leave. Their boss, he will be punished soon, real soon. After the encounter, Stevens went out to party like he always does. He was a massive party animal, regardless of his reputation. He was always with people who are like him, as crooked and very twisted as him. The next day, as he was getting ready for the day, something happened. The picture of a little girl appeared from nowhere. It's strange. He has no child, least of all a little girl. Not surprising, he hates kids. He has some relatives, but they stay away from him and his money. He doesn't even know if they are alive or dead. After seeing the picture, he thought it was the child of the housekeeper, so he ignored it and started his day. He had a meeting with an overseas client. They wanted to buy a building from him. This was a big business deal for him. It will bring in millions for him and more power as well. As he was giving the clients a tour of the place, a little girl showed up and was playing around. The same girl from the picture. He was upset and asked a staff member, "Why is a kid here?" The staff was confused. They did not see anyone, least of all a kid. He thought someone was messing with him. After the meeting, he had another appointment with the crooked judge that has been helping him win cases. He wanted to evict some tenants in one of his buildings. The reason was that they took him to court for not fixing the apartment as stated by law. So he wanted them out for challenging him. To him, they did not belong there if they complain. As they were talking, he excused himself. Then all of a sudden the girl showed up. He then confronted her.
Hey, you brat. Why are you here? Who the hell are you? And where the hell are your parents? Get out of here or I will call the cops.
The girl said nothing to Stevens. He was very upset as he was about to drag her out of the club. Her face changed into a monster, followed by a loud roar. He screamed and ran out fast, very fast. He did not talk to anyone. He just got to his car and went home. He has never seen anything like that. He was shocked. He isolated himself for days, only taking calls, never going out. He became a recluse for months. After some time, he gradually started coming out again, but did not change, still being the same greedy jerk. This was a big mistake. The old man that confronted him from before confronted him again, and he told everyone what Stevens did. About 2 years ago, he was a tenant in an apartment.
About 2 years ago, I was a tenant in an apartment building owned by Stevens. I lived with my daughter in that place. The previous owner took good care of it. He made sure it was safe for us all. But when Stevens took over, he neglected everything and did not fix places that were damaged. He sent thugs to scare us and cause more damage to the property to get all of us out so he can bring in rich tenants. People got hurt due to all the damage. My daughter was a victim as well. She fell from the damaged stairs and passed away. When we took him to court, the judge ruled it in his favor. Stevens told me my daughter was to blame for her passing, and that she was not to run up and down the stairs, so it is her fault, and I should make another child.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Don't know what you mean, old man, but you sound like you bit the hand that fed you and got punished for it, so now, get out of my way.
What? What the fuck?
As Stevens was going back to his routine, he heard a shocking news announcement. The judge that he pays to win cases has been arrested on grounds of corruption. They have more than enough evidence to lock him up for a long time. After getting the upsetting news, his car suddenly stopped. Then his driver vanished right before him. A video of the old man playing with his daughter was on his phone. The little girl was the same ghost that has been after Stevens. He begged her not to kill him, but it was too late. She took control of the car and drove it off the road, crashing it, ending the life of a cold-hearted man. After his passing, the family of Stevens gave back all the things he stole, wanting none of his money, and lived in peace and quiet. As for the old man, he quietly passed away and reunited with his late daughter. Thank you for staying until the end. Come back for more of our October special event stories.